Okay, got a very short stream. I was researching, doing my homework, going over some old cases, and I just wanted to highlight, put a spotlight on those dog nutters who were mauled, who were attacked by their dog, and they deserved it. I have no sympathy whatsoever for these people. Once you reach a certain age where you're able to look at things critically, you should have enough common sense to look at dogs critically. If you choose not to, if you choose to continue to believe this fairy tale, something that you know is not true, and you get mauled, you got exactly what you deserved. Now, first on the list is Yasmin Adams. I'm sure all of you remember this case. Let's watch it together.
It's my birthday, boy. Happy birthday. Wait. Stay right. Hey. Happy birthday to my son. Happy birthday to my son. Happy birthday. He's 9 years old today. Happy birthday to my son.
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, hello. I have a dog that went rampant in my house and is starting to attack its owner.
Okay, is it your dog?
No, it's the owner's dog and it's attacking her right now. It's a pit bull.
What city?
It's Lauderhill, Florida.
Lauderhill, okay.
Apartment 142B.
Lauderhill.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? There it goes! There it goes! There it goes! Hello, 911.
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. Do you have any more information on the dog, the coloring, and anything else? Does it have its shots? Do you know anything?
It's a dark, big old dog.
Okay, you don't know if it's had its shots or anything else for the police?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Y'all remember Yasmin Adams. This was one of the worst cases. She lost her arm. Completely lost her arm. But you heard at the beginning of that video how much of a nutter she was. Calling that dog her son. Happy birthday to my son. You dog nuts who are out here and you know you have an aggressive breed on top of everything else, and you want to ignore it. You want to pretend like your stupid love is going to overpower the dog's instinct. You got exactly what you deserve. No sympathy whatsoever.
Now at 11, the 911 call from a vicious dog mauling that leaves a woman in the hospital. Police ended up shooting the dog. The family later had it put down.
But its owner is now in critical condition at the hospital, and that's where we find CBS 4's Carrie Codd. Carrie.
Ruta Bay, Rick, Yasmin Adam is the name of that victim. She does remain here at the hospital in critical condition after undergoing surgery. Tonight, we are hearing the 911 call made by her nephew yesterday when he returned home and found a dog mauling his aunt.
Dog that went rampant in my house and is starting to attack its owner.
Okay, is it your dog?
No, it's the owner's dog and it's attacking her right now. It's killing her.
It's killing her. Those were the words of Yasmin Adams' nephew as he called 911 when he returned to his Lauderhill apartment Monday evening. Police say he found one of his aunt's mixed pit bulls, a female named Lady, attacking her.
She's screaming right now. It's shooting up her arms.
On the recording, you can hear the screams and dogs barking. Then the nephew became frantic.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Hey, go! Hey, go! Hey, go!
Now, yeah, I know it sounds horrific, and it is. It's like something out of a horror movie. In what other scenario does a child like this get to sit and watch someone, another human, being mutilated, being torn to shreds, having, spikes stuck into them, into their body, over and over? Now these dogs, they start to attack. All you see is a big puddle of blood. It looks like it's something you'd have to see. You can't imagine the scene in these attacks. It's the most gruesome thing you could possibly see. The only other thing that would look this horrifying and gruesome is if you are in war, literally overseas somewhere, and you are at war, and you find yourself, you have to do hand-to-hand combat with the enemy. Or if you are with a serial killer. Those are the only comparable scenes. And if you put yourself in a situation to be a victim of something like this, you brought it on yourself. The only person I feel a little sorry for is this young man who had to watch this gruesome scene.
But the dog would not let go. This cell phone video shows Lauderhill police using pepper spray to try and get the dog off of Adam. When that didn't work, an officer shot the dog and pulled Adam free. The wounded dog, we're told, was later euthanized, and the 2 remaining dogs were taken to animal care and control. A neighbor said Adam's injuries were severe.
She didn't get bit in the neck or nothing, but she got bit by the face. She got bit on the side of her thigh and her waist. You know what I mean? She got the most major damages is her arms.
The neighbor said the dogs seemed well trained and well behaved. He said it's a sad situation for everyone involved.
The lady loved her dogs a lot.
As I mentioned, the woman's 2 other younger dogs are with animal care and control tonight. They hope the woman recovers and they can reunite her with the animals.
Oh boy. And I'm pretty sure she's still a dog nut. You can almost guarantee that. Boy, I'll tell you, these people, these dog nuts, they're unbelievably dumb. They're dangerously dumb. I understand the brainwashing that takes place when these people are very young. When they're babies, their parents start to brainwash them to be a dog nut. Look, I get that. I was a part of that as well. I grew up being taught that dogs were creatures that we should accept in society just as much as we accept any other animal, rabbits, squirrels, and really to accept dogs even more so, because dogs are the only creatures that are living inside of our homes. But I reached a point in my adulthood, and as soon as I applied any thought, as soon as I looked at dogs critically, I was not going back and forth. I knew right away that they could not hold up to scrutiny. And no matter what, you are taking a chance. And it's better that the adult gets mauled than one of their kids, nieces, nephews, somebody who can't control the environment. Right? So it is what it is. Now, this woman, the victim in this case, like I said, I'm pretty sure you all remember this case. Let me share my screen here. This woman lost her arm. She had to have her arm amputated. All because what? All because she wanted to rub on these nasty mutants. I believe she actually took this picture right here the same night she got home after adopting. You have no idea how common this is, where these people will adopt an adult pit bull, bring it home, and sleep with it the same night that they adopted. People, they deserve to get mauled. I have no sympathy for these people at all. So congratulations, Yasmin Adam. You deserved it. Another person, dog nut, who deserved it is Brenda Guerrero. She named this pit bull Scarface. You see, they think it's all fun and games. They want to name the dogs Scarface, give them these menacing names, stuff like this. They think it's fun and games until they're bleeding profusely, helpless, and begging for help. Suddenly, all of a sudden, they realize that this is not a game. It dawns on them that dogs are actually dangerous, that they're actually deadly. But in each case, by the time these people find that out, it's too late. They find out the hard way. So I'm happy to be one of the people who found out, who realized the true danger that dogs pose before being a victim like these people. Now let's listen to Brenda's case. Some of you may remember this case. I will comment further on it after this video clip.
Turns on its owners at their own home in Tampa. Even a knife and a taser. A family dog turns on its owners at their own home in Tampa. Even a knife and a taser just couldn't stop him. Police say it all started when a woman tried to dress her dog up in a sweater. 4 News Corner's Michael Paluska has this story.
A terrifying sight, a pit bull covered in his own blood and probably the blood of his owner, Brenda Guerrero. She was attacked late this afternoon outside her Tampa home.
The female was trying to put a sweater onto a pit bull mix. When she was out there, the dog attacked her, seriously biting her in the arm.
The dog, named Scarface, wouldn't let go. Guerrero's husband, Ismael, tried pulling him off. No luck.
The son tried to save them as well, grabbed a knife and stabbed the dog, trying to help them out.
Oh, you know, and people want to be all sad, standing around outside, crying. This lady right here crying. Oh. Shut up. You got exactly what you deserve. She tried to put a sweater onto this mutt. You want to engage in this level of suicidal stupidity? If you get attacked, you deserved it. It's really that simple. It feels good not to have sympathy for these people, and actually it feels good to see them learn a lesson. Learn that this is not fun and games. These are not furry little 2-year-olds. And the crazy part is they know it. They know that. They know it. It's not something that they discover after the attack. And because they know it and take the chance anyways, they got exactly what they deserve.
Grabbed a knife and stabbed the dog, trying to help them out.
Responding officers couldn't stop the dog either. They used beanbag rounds from a shotgun and a taser.
Look at how privileged dogs are. This dog was in the process of killing this woman. And they were shooting this mutt with a taser and beanbags. If a bunch of cops see me stabbing a woman repeatedly, do you think they would try to shoot me with a beanbag? Do you think they would try to hit me with a taser? That's literally what happens when a dog is mauling someone, especially a pit bull. They sink their teeth in and rip, tear. And these cops are so indoctrinated with dog nut propaganda. They're so indoctrinated with this narrative that you don't kill dogs. Dogs deserve to live no matter what. Even if they're in the process of killing someone, you have to do everything in your power not to kill them. But if it's a human being, especially if it's a black man, how many black men do you think a bunch of cops would encounter stabbing someone repeatedly? And those cops decide to use a beanbag and a taser. No, first thing they reach for is going to be their gun. So dogs, without question, get more privilege than human beings. And listen, if a man is in the process of stabbing a woman, I don't care if he's white, black, I'm going to say that he is going to get shot. Cops are not going to shoot no beanbag or use a taser on not even a white man. I would argue that even if it was a white woman, if she's in a process of killing someone, stabbing someone repeatedly, she is going to get shot. But in this country, the dog gets a taser. The dog gets a beanbag. Because if possible, they want to detain the dog and put it up for adoption. Let it go through a couple training programs, put it in a shelter, put it up for adoption, put it in someone else's home. Crazy, right?
They tased the dog. The dog was still pulling away and was able to release the prongs from the taser.
But it took a tranquilizer dart from animal control to finally subdue the dog.
My God, sir, I had no idea it was that bad.
Joe Montgomery says the family just put up this beware of dog sign. He's just grateful now that no children were hurt.
They got kids here, kids there, and once.
The female was trying to put a sweater onto a pit bull mix.
If you're dumb enough to try to put a sweater on this thing, she's trying to put a Christmas sweater on this thing. If you're dumb enough to do stuff like that, to try to humanize a dog to that extent, if you get mauled, you deserve it. You've been cut off from reality far too long. And it is your turn for a wake-up call. You got exactly what you deserve. And most of these people go on to be dog nuts. They continue to be dog nuts. They'll just have this particular dog put down. These people deserve every bite they get. I'm sorry. No sympathy whatsoever. Only sympathy for the youth who have no control over their environment. Right? Shout out to Chef Muttmeat, who's been a member for 5 months. Oh, snap. Okay, yes. Thank you very much, Chef Muttmeat. It is my pleasure. So these two individuals, they get the title. They get the trophy for 2 of the dumbest dog nuts ever.
The female was trying to put a sweater onto a pit bull mix. When she was out there, the dog attacked her, seriously biting her in the arm.
Now, do y'all think this woman abused this dog? Do y'all think Yasmin Adams abused her dog? It seems to me like the dogs that are most likely to attack are the ones that are raised, first of all, by females. It seems like it's usually women who get attacked. Women, babies, kids, and the elderly. The least attacked is grown men. And I believe women are more likely to raise a dog with love, to not hit dogs, to not raise them with the alpha approach, but rather only use positive reinforcement. And this is what they get for all their hard work. They get mauled more often. I have a hard time believing that either one of these two raised these dogs with aggression or abused these dogs. Right? A couple more examples that dogs are ticking time bombs, especially these bully breeds. They are ticking time bombs, and they can go off at any time. And dog nuts are not fully developed human beings. People who have such disregard and such low value for human life, including their own life, something's wrong with you. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. You know, if you're a doctor, you disagree with it, okay, fine. Go ahead and lay it out for me. If you're willing to own these things, to let them in your home, something's wrong with you. You're not fully human. I don't think you're fully human if you don't appreciate life. And you don't appreciate life. These people are just as willing to surround newborns as they are willing to surround themselves by dogs, bully breeds. And it's unfortunate when the youth are attacked, but when it is these adults who went out and purchased the things and put everyone in the community in danger, when those people get attacked, they brought it on themselves. They deserved it. All right, so let's see who will be the next dog nut to get mauled and deserve to get mauled. All right, big shout out to everybody who joined this short live stream. I just had to put some attention on this stupidity, and I'm going to do my best to put a spotlight and keep a spotlight on this type of stupidity, because it really it really stands out, and it always leaves me flabbergasted as we continue with this crusade against these worthless mutants and their enabling owners.